Let's talk about Stalwart, but as a whole, not just on Queen. This is not the Queen Bruiser Stalwart video you guys are expecting. This I will sadly need to delay it for probably after mid-season due to personal life. I'm in the middle of my finals exam, and whenever I'm finished, I just can't do anything. So anyway, I think this video will serve as a good precursor to the actual Queen video, because a lot of the problems with Queen being Stalwart is also the Stalwart passive itself. And I'm just gonna have this mini rant, not even a rant, mini explanation, etc. on why Stalwart is actually kind of different from all the other sub-roles. And it kind of boils down to the fact that, unlike everything else here, Stalwart is the most niche one, the most niche sub-role, and you will have a lot of situations where you just basically do not have a passive at all. Unlike, even Bruiser, for example, Bruiser is the headshot resist and etc., which, it works the same as before season 1, like 1.5x multiplier ignores it, and like forced crits don't work on it really always, etc. But even if you go against like full comp that cannot headshot, or weapons with 1.5x multiplier, you will still be able to get some sort of value due to the speed boost, because fundamentally you will always be below half HP at one point, and you will always gain value from that movement speed. Same thing with initiator, 60 healing on 5-second cooldown is insane. Flanker, every map has health packs, etc. Recon, you will always have below 50%. Sharpshooter can always headshot. Specialist always needs to reload ammo at least once, and it's pretty forgiving, etc. All of these, even all the support ones, even though I don't think Tactician is insanely strong, but it still gives value. It's still, every game you play using these heroes, you have a 100% chance of at least extracting some value from your sub role. Meanwhile, Stalwart, if you're not playing against a comp that has CC or has slows, you basically don't have a passive at all. Unlike it's not very uncommon to see comps with 0 CC or very little CC. Zarya does not have really CC. Yeah, she has knockback on right click, but come on, it doesn't really count. Or other heroes like Anran does not really have, she has CC, but she does not have CC that affects that is affected by Stalwart, etc. There's so many situations where Stalwarts just do not have a passive at all. And I feel like if we want to have a genuine discussion on Stalwart, on Queen's position specifically, obviously you can talk about fundamental stuff, even though I think she can kind of work in both, depends on what you do. You need to firstly to actually make Stalwart useful in general. Because as I said, it doesn't have a lot of uses, and I personally that's the thing, I don't even have that many ideas on how to fix it, because Stalwart is kind of the passive that again prevents, kind of helps you anchor as a as a short range hero, or you don't like being displaced, etc. Which, yes, exactly, fundamentally doesn't always happen, but at the same time you still need to find something that gives it value. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that fundamentally. I even asked my friend Lucio, which I always yap about him about game design on. Just right now, I DM'd him if he has any ideas on how to make Stalwart be more useful generally. And of course, it was just 15 minutes ago, and he's probably busy. But yeah, that's kind of it. I just want to point out that Stalwart in general just needs changes fundamentally to actually be, so the moment you jump into a game as a Stalwart hero, it doesn't even have to be Queen, let's say even Sigma or Reinhardt, you need the ability to always extract value from that passive 100% of the time, and not only I don't know, 60%, whatever, I don't fucking know the percentages. So yeah, thank you for that small yap, and yeah, I will try to get the Queen video releasing it when I can, but that's kind of it.